Hey there, it's Sam. Speaking from Boston, outside the Royal Plaza Trade Center, is what it's called, at the AMA program. We're about to start the Devi Bhava program tonight, and just wanted to give a quick update about the full moon in Sagittarius. It's actually Guru Purnima. I did a whole article on Guru Purnima, which you want to check out, and I also, Purnima means the full moon, and this is the full moon in Sagittarius, which this is actually the second full moon in Sagittarius. The last full moon that was on the eclipse also happened in Sagittarius. Now this one's going to be at the very edge of Sagittarius in the nakshatra called Uttar Ashara. Uttar Ashara means unchallenged victory. It's ruled by the sun, and the deities are the Vishwadevas, the full devas, the full gods, and those Vishwadevas include karma, kala, dharma, things that are related to righteousness and time and skill and action, all of these things. So this full moon in Sagittarius, ruled by the Vishwadevas, gives great results when we honor the full forces, the full devas, the full gods of life, and really put into practice those things that we've learned through time. Those things we've learned are in harmony with dharma and righteousness and things such as that. This nakshatra is where Sagittarius turns into Capricorn. Uttara Ashara is at the last degrees of the last degrees of Sagittarius and the first degrees of Capricorn. It's a big section of the zodiac where our quest for meaning and purpose, which is Sagittarius, comes into the tangible effort and hard work and determined efforts of Capricorn. So it's great to get all this inspiration and all of these inspired ideas and these great teachers, but then we got to put them into practice. So that's really what this section of the zodiac is about, and this is why it's Uttar Ashara, which means later unchallenged victory, and that comes from taking our teachings and putting them into practice, making a commitment to them and working hard until the results are achieved. Now, other things with this full moon, we have Mercury in Cancer, which is about sort of emotional communication and putting our feelings into words, will be very important. And Sun, Venus are in Gemini, which has to do with learning to better relate with our partners and with others in general. And then we also have Mars and Ketu, the South Node, are in Taurus, which has to do with, Mars-Ketu conjunction is making things kind of somewhat harsh, because these are both planets of criticism and harshness at times. So there may be some some harshness in our life right now with Mars-Ketu and Taurus. We might be kind of stuck and, really angry and critical over things, especially that has to do with our deeply entrenched values and value systems, because that's what Taurus is about. So having Mars and Ketu both in Taurus is really kind of rocking that boat a little bit. So be aware of a need to maybe be a little more spacious, but also notice how much you're being challenged to really defend your sense of, your own values and value system right now. So this full moon in Sagittarius is bringing grace around a lot of these areas where we've been maybe stuck in those things, and it shows ways that we can untangle that, those dilemmas toward a higher purpose. And of course, the last thing I wanted to make sure to mention, and it's probably the most important thing of all, is that this full moon is also aspected by Jupiter, because Jupiter is in Aries, giving that trinal aspect. And it's a bit of a wide aspect, but it's not that wide. It's about 15 degrees or so. I think Jupiter's, actually I don't remember the exact degrees off the top of my head, but Jupiter is in Aries aspecting this full moon. The full moon will happen early in the morning on July 15th, but we'll experience the Guru Purnima day on the 14th, but the actual Purnima, when the moon is opposite the sun, will happen at about 2 a.m. Eastern Time on July 15th. So just wanted to make a quick video. I'm here in Boston, it's been raining, and it's, it just rained earlier today, but it's, the air is nice and crisp right now, and I'm going to go back in to the program because Amma is talking right now, but I wanted to just give a quick update, and I'm looking forward to a great Guru Purnima. We're actually going to get to see Guru Purnima at the end of Devi Bhava here in Boston. It's going to be really beautiful. So anyway, have a happy full moon, and there you have it.